Gross display of horsepower.
Look at this action! Who came to see monster trucks tonight? It's the move of the night. Oh yeah! He's in trouble. If you're not on your feet, you should be. Here we go!
Take a closer look. As a matter of fact, you may want to duck on this one. Okay, watch the mud off the TV screen. We're okay now because we're going to talk about
Tuesday down the straightaway first. Ready trying to even it up. Tuesday looking smooth. Pete moving on. Good run driver. Just with a nice slide in the first turn. He's ahead on Mike. Coming into the final turn. Oh, we're going to have to go to a replay. Watch for green. Even start for both trucks. Digger hits the second ramp first, but it's door-to-door down the backstretch into the final turn. Who's going to get it? Door-to-door Executioner pulls it out by half a truck length. Good race by both guys there. Door-to-door. Look out for this finish. It is Simpson with the tires shaking all over the place. Watch for the green. Even down the stretch, Cancer Crusher off to the side. Monster Patrol still in control. Hard on the binders to the finish, and Monster Patrol stays ahead. Watch for green. Final turn, Simpson pulls out a close race. Wow, sudden impact push through the final turn. Watch for green. Off and running, side by side into the first turn. They were even down the home stretch. Like, oh, there's final turn. They're right there, but the War Wagon. Oh, Mike made it a race at the end. They collide after the finish line, but War Wagon edges it out. Good here for qualifier 2. Watch for green. Whole shot to Executioner. Side by side goes both trucks. Around the turn, Executioner slightly, but Barefoot can make up the ground. But Executioner will hold him off, and Executioner is going to grab the win. Watch for green. Around the first turn, Bad News travels fast. They got a nice lead. He's got to hit his ramps, make sure he's clean, and he does. Crusader finishing up a strong first day on the tour. He'll be back, ready to rock. Mike with the whole shot. Mike Burns and Obsessed making a nice corner there, trying to keep up with Ken Block Racer. But it's all Ken Block. Mike Eaton moving on. Good start for both trucks. Slight hole shot to Josh. They hit the first turn. Mike's got a nice lead with bad news around that turning car. And bad news travels fast. Moving on. That's the good news. Bad news travels fast. On it. Nice air, nice turn. Taking some good speed. 9.72 for bad news travels fast. A nice smooth run. And here comes Black Pearl. Around the corner, into the backstretch, popping that truck high up in the air. 9.66, Black Pearl gets the win and moves on. Slide hole shot to USA 1. They're even heading into the first turn. Nice turn by both trucks. Mr. Destruction. USA 1, final turn. Pete puts down a nice final turn and gets on for the win. But a nice showing for the first. Gear grinding hole shot for Whitefoot. Super Deep trying to chase him down. He's tumbling on all fours. Still alive, trying to chase him down. Josh is around the final turn though. He's going to get the win. Whitefoot, your winner. Moving on for green. Hole shot goes to Black Pearl. Into the turn one they go. Turn two now for Black Pearl. Eden's got to make up some time, but Black Pearl's going to get the win and move on. Nice round for Mike McKenzie there. Even start for both trucks side by side into the turn. Mr. Destruction a little wide, but he's got a lead. Whitefoot is there though. Final turn. Both trucks crank it down. Mr. Destruction moving on. Close race for green. Slide hole shot to Mike as they head over the jumps into the first turn. Black Pearl the lead going into the final turn, and Black Pearl puts together a nice B main bracket. He'll take it, earning that 32nd spot into the championship elimination bracket. Watch for green. Good start for both trucks. Jump number two, turn number one. Nice turn for both guys. It's even. Final turn, Executioner gets the win. Black Pearl got a little squirrely going into that second turn. So it was a good effort out of Mike.
Watch for green, drivers.
Chris with a hole shot in the lead. Mike tumbles in the first turn. Chris opens up a nice lead and should bring it home. He gets his ramp. And Mike not too far behind. Danzo. Watch for green. Monster Patrol with a major advantage is Thor, the newcomer. Kyle just getting some track time. But something you guys should know, Thor qualified 25th out of 43 today by having a couple opponents DQ and consistency. So that demonstrates how consistency can go a long way. But Monster Patrol for now. Drivers ready? Reds are on. Watch for green. Even start for both trucks. Gravedigger a little out of shape over that first jump, but he gathers it back in, and they're even. Rough and out of shape for Gravedigger. And Storm Damage pulls ahead and going to be moving on. Lights are on. Watch for green. Yeti wins the drag race down, but it's Excalibur coming out of the first corner. And the second corner, he puts the power down, and Kevin, with a wild finish, almost makes up the time, but watch for green. Even start. Spider-Man ahead on the drag race, but they're even after the first corner. Even after the second corner. Oh! Really close finish. Watch for green. Off and running. Over jumps 1 and 2 into the turn. Bigfoot is tumbling. He's back on all fours. But Sampson's got a big lead. He's around that final turn. And Sampson gets the win. Even start for both trucks. Oh, Nightmare swirly in the home stretch. War Wagon continuing on. Final turn. And it looks like Pete's going to put together a win here. War Wagon moving on. Nightmare got a little swirly coming up to that second green. Off and running. Oh, Pure Adrenaline, some big air. He goes wide. It's door to door. It's even. Final corner. Who gets it? Oh, there's contact. Contact. And Pure Adrenaline is DQ'd. Drivers are ready. Red lights are on. Here comes the green. Watch it. Even down the drag stretch, Ammunition comes out ahead after the first turn. A big kick into the final turn, and he's able to stay ahead of a high-flying knucklehead. Good race. Watch for green. The drag race is won by Chris, but Mike with a tight turn evens it up. Heading into the final turn, Mike takes out Chris. What a good final finish there. Nice job, Mad Scientist takes out Monster Energy. Please. Reds are on. Watch for green, drivers. Even drag race down the front stretch. Even during the second turn. And Northern Nightmare comes out on top at Saigon Shaker with a wild finish. Watch for green. Good start for both trucks. Snakebite a little wide. Derek yanks up a wheelie on the backstretch. Snakebite a little out of control, and Barefoot's going to be moving on. Watch for green. Nice start down the drag race. Pretty even. Slightly to sudden impact. Derek makes the final turn and pulls ahead. A really good race. Cancer Crusher with a good effort. But it's Derek moving on. Red lights are on. Watch for green. Green comes on, and it's a pretty even drag race down the first stretch. Even turns. Mike with a slight advantage. He kicks it around a final turn. Kevin with a bobble, and Mike's going to be moving on. Good driving, guys. Good race. Kevin almost spoiled it for him. Equalizer and ground pounder. Watch for green. Equalizer the whole shot. Ground pounder motor around that corner. Equalizer through the second turn. And he'll move on. Ground pounder finishing up a nice day. First day on the circuit. Bob and Kyle from Pennsylvania. Watch for green. Derek a little ahead on the drag, but it's Monster Patrol making up some time. They're even. Monster Patrol with a good turn, but it's not enough to catch up to storm damage. A good run. These guys are ready. Reds are on. Watch for green, drivers. Kevin wins the drag race. Derek tighty in the corner. They're even. Into the final turn. Kevin with some power, and he urges to the finish line ahead of Derek. What a good. Good start for both trucks. Sampson surges ahead into the first turn. Nice turn for Kyle. Pete trying to play some catch up here, but Sampson is going to round that corner nicely. And Sampson hits the run. Watch for green. RCMTC wins the drag race, and they're into the first turn. It's RCMTC ahead. Hellraiser right behind them. To the finish line, RCMTC pulls it out! Takes out Hellraiser, who upset the number 2 qualifier. Mike, you ready? We'll start you on the light. Watch for green. Mad Scientist time trial.
Go.
Nice and smooth. Little hop over to final car, and ends up with a 968. All right, Mike is on the line with Northern Nightmare, ready for time trial number 2. Reds, come on. Watch for green, Mike. Oop. Northern Nightmare smooth down the first turn. Nice turn. Up on 2 wheels. Driving over obstacles. Watch for green. 10.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Appreciate it.
Take care. No
Yeah.
problem.
Safe drive home.
The Chaos chassis out ahead as Derek wins the drag race with Barefoot. He's smoother through the 2 turns, and he's going to edge out his own truck sudden impact. Barefoot will be the truck of Derek's moving on. Even start, side by side, slight lead them eat and get into the corner. A little wide for Mike, and Equalizer slight lead to the final turn. It's side by side. Equalizer misses the last ramp. He pulled ahead, but then he got sideways. Oh, you got it? Oh, Equalizer got it. The current points leaders of the 2018 Monster Truck Challenge Series. Both these trucks are tied for first place in points. Executioner and Storm Damage. Executioner, the top qualifier for today, he has lane choice. He opted that orange lane, putting Storm Damage in the yellow. Side by side, the points leaders are ready. Good start for both trucks. They race over the first 2 jumps into the corner. Nice turn by both trucks. They're dead even. Final turn. Oh, Derek tagged the turning car. Had a slight lead, but Executioner pulling off the win. And the points have just shaken up yet again. Side by side into the first turn. Good jumps for both trucks. Good turns for both trucks. Final turn. Who gets it? Sampson pulls off a nice win. Watch for green. Down the first stretch, they're pretty even. RCMTC sliding out wide. Mad Scientist a slight lead. Mike's trying to stay ahead, and he does. Mad Scientist in the final 4 with RCMTC flying behind him. Off the start, a little hesitation for Barefoot. He's going to try and chase him down. He rolls over on all 4s. Equalizer trying to continue on. He's got a big lead, and he'll get the win into the final 4. Tough break for Barefoot. Looks like he had gotten those starting line issues worked out, and then it comes back and bites him here. The current points leader now, the sole current points leader, as Executioner knocking off Storm Damage, puts him ahead in the standings. Watch for green. And the points leader, CPE Terminator, goes around turn number 1, nice and smooth. Second turn, coming for home, 9.37 for Executioner. Scientist, Equalizer, there on deck, door to door, to go into the finals. Or, yeah, the winner goes to the finals. Sampson has to beat a 9.37. Driver watch for green. Sampson around the corner, over the backstretch jumps. Finishing up his run at an 11:03. Executioner will go to the finals. Watch for green. Good first leg for both trucks. It's even. Final turn coming up here. Oh, Mad Scientist goes wide. And Equalizer, as Mad Scientist tumbles, Equalizer going to the finals. Good start for both trucks. A little swirly goes Sampson. Nice turns. They're door to door. They're even. Final turn, and Sampson takes third place. Oh, a little tumble for equalizer. Back on all fours. Executioner started off number 1 in qualifying and goes right to the finals to win round number 4. Executioner is your winner and takes over sole possession of that points lead. Kyle gets first, second, and third today with Executioner, then Equalizer, and Sampson. It's a clean sweep for Crawford Performance Engineering Terminator chassis. And that does it for round number 4, guys. We want to thank you very much. We had 43 trucks come out today. We want to thank you